Hi, Kara. My name is Francisco. I'm the Executive Director of Housing Now, and I'm going to walk you through the Justice for Renters Act, what it is and what it does. Prop 33 would restore the right of local communities to expand rent control. Currently, on our books in California, we have a law called the Costa-Hawkins Act, which limited what local cities could do with respect to their local rent control. So if you are a family that lived in a single family home or a condo, that was a type of property that Costa-Hawkins prohibited local cities from covering under rent control. Also, any building built after 1995, or in the case of Los Angeles, 1978, in San Francisco, 1979, the years that rent control was established in those cities. Um, the other way that Costa-Hawkins limits what local cities can do is that it prevents them from establishing any type of control once old tenant moves out and a new tenant moves in. So this is what's called vacancy decontrol, and that means that landlords can raise the rent as much as they'd like on the mixed tenants. So local governments will be able to cover these types of properties under their rent control, but it doesn't mean that they have to. The actual text of the proposition just says that the state cannot limit the right of any city or county or city and county to maintain, enact, or expand rent control, residential rent control. Now, the opponents say that this will cause developers to build less, and NIMBY cities will pass strong rent control in order to prevent new housing. Our coalition says we need both rent control and greater public investment in affordable housing, and that we need elected officials that support both of these at all levels of government. In fact, we actually have a campaign going right now called 1 Million Homes, where we're calling on Governor Newsom to fully fund his goal of 1 million affordable homes by 2030. So I'm hoping you all can support that campaign as well. Check it out at 1millionhomesca.org. Now, there's a bunch of ways that Costa-Hawkins is making it worse in terms of our rising rents. For one, it is contributing to the dwindling amount of housing stock that is covered by rent control. In places that have rent control, but you have these properties that are not covered and there's a lot of demand, well, in those areas, it is continuing to drive up rents. It also means that landlords are able to, are incentivized to really get rid of long-term tenants because they're going to be able to charge new tenants as much as they'd like. And what we have seen that corporate landlords have really rushed into this area, is particularly buying single-family homes because they know they can rent them out at, and won't be regulated. Those rents won't be regulated by local jurisdictions. Now, rent control polls very well, but most renters do not have any type of rent control, and so it does lend itself to being confused by the opposition. The campaign for Prop 33 is focusing on their motto, the rent is too damn high. If you support that, you want to support Prop 33. The opposition is really backed by corporate real estate interests. The California Apartment Association has put in 10 million, and the California Association of Realtors has put in 22 million. In particular, they have set up this new fund called Homeownership for Families, where they not only are opposing Prop 33, but they're also opposing Prop 5, which actually is something that makes it easier for local governments to fund affordable housing. And I point that out to show how disingenuous our opposition is in calling out that rent control will make it harder to build more housing when they themselves are opposing a policy that would make it easier to build. And so I'm hoping that this answers your questions on Prop 33 and that we continue to get your support. Thanks.